Hi, good morning. Now here is a disturbing article in The Educator, Australia. Three universities in Australia, Monash, Deakin and the University of Sydney, are investigating principals and the profound toll that rising violence is having on principals of schools and the emotional and physical health and well-being of those people. So they conducted a survey which involved 256 principals sharing 298 critical incidents, including physical attacks, stalking, social media harassment, and they found that more than half, 65% of principals reported experience violence, threats, or harassment. What is going on here? That job, it's like a poison chalice. Anyway, and it's the stories they tell that are really, really upsetting. One principal said being assaulted was like just another normal day at school. Another principal said he had a recurring dream that I was shot in the head after dealing with aggressive parents. They say it's more common with women, female principals, and one female principal recounted how a male community member, get this, said to her, "Do what I say, bitch. I own you. This town owns you." I just think that Professor Jane Wilkinson has it right. There is some explanation for this. And she says, and I'm reading it, "Decades of underfunding of our government schools means that public school principals are the proverbial canaries in the coal mine. Public school principals are expected to educate our most disadvantaged students without adequate funding, frontline services, or support." Interesting thing to grapple with, isn't it? But the crisis in student behaviour and parents, I think in general we can assume that most students want to learn and most parents want the best for their kids. So what is breaking down in our systems? One can only assume that the lack of resourcing and the underfunding of things like what I do, Tier 3 literacy intervention, is got to be some of the cause for this turning to violence and aggression through frustration, unhappiness, anger, whatever, however that manifests. But it's a sad indictment of our society that those people in leadership roles in schools that take on a heavy burden of socialisation and all sorts of other care for students beyond education, are being threatened physically and experiencing violence. WTF?